Hey, this is Amanda and Marino, and I wanted to say thank you so much for checking out my channel and this, my very first sit-down comedy video. Sit-down comedy is basically stand-up comedy, except I'm doing it in a chair in my house because none of us are allowed to go outside and have fun. But it's okay. I'm all about staying home and staying safe. And it gives me a great opportunity to tell you about how I changed up my fitness regimen in the last year. See, I had previously been doing absolutely nothing and eventually infrequently fat shaming myself onto a treadmill. And that worked okay, but I realized I needed something way more violent than that. So I took up wrestling. That's not a joke. You should not laugh at that because I'm dead fucking serious. I started going to a gym. I will not tell you which gym because I have eyes and I know that I am not the kind of person selling gym memberships. But I did start going to wrestling classes and it was really cool. Generally, it was me and about 5 or 6 dudes, and we would take turns snuggling each other violently into submission. So I know my mom is really proud, probably, that that's what I decided to take on in my 20s. But I love it. It's great. I think that it's really empowering and invigorating, and you feel like you can protect your vessel and yourself, and it's strong and it's cool. But it's not perfect. I mean, like I said, it's usually me and the same 5 guys, and exactly 0 of them fall into my weight class. Go figure, right? But that does mean that one of 2 things will happen for me. The first thing is that, as expected, I will get absolutely fucking wrecked. Take, for example, knee tap drills. They're like diet wrestling, like wrestling light. So knee tap drills, we square off, we get ready, we're gonna shoot in like we're doing a takedown. You boop, tap a knee, go, haha, gotcha, bitch, and then you reset. And that's the whole thing, right? Well, one time I get paired up with this big old corn-fed Indiana wrestling looking ass, sweet as pie, but could also eat a full pie in one setting. Go figure. And I say to him, hey, let's do knee tap drills. And he was like, okay, let's do knee tap drills. So then the bell rang, we tapped in, and immediately my face was in the mat. I was squished to the mat, waiting until the coach said, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, knee tap drills. And that's when I found out that he thought that knee tap drills were drilling my head into the mat and then tapping my knee till I got up. Kind of sucked. Little funny, kind of sucked. But that's not always what it looks like. Sometimes I get creative and I make up my own moves. So let me give you a really quick, really basic crash course, the kind of course that shows you how bad I am at wrestling. And then I can tell you more about my move. If someone goes to shoot in to grab your legs to flip you on your ass, one of the things you can do to stop them is sprawl on top of them. Basically spread out, lay flat, and just kind of squish them. You can squish them, right? Well, that works great unless you're me, because I weigh about 120 pounds and I'm trying to sprawl on guys who take shits that big. So it doesn't work how you would want it to work. But that's when I came up with the horny spider monkey. Yes, the horny spider monkey. It's a lifestyle choice, really, more than anything. But basically what happens is a man inevitably lifts me off the ground so that my tiny legs are kicking, and, it looks stupid. But instead of trying to fight back and push away, I will cling to them with all of my available limbs, arms, legs, anything. And then I will lean in really close and I will whisper, I live here now. And then I change my mailing address to something like Matt's Upper Torso, USA. And then I stay there until one of us dies. But that doesn't always happen. Sometimes, instead of just having to move in, I will get a guy who goes, what did you say? And he leans in. And then I can choke the shit out of him because he exposed his neck, and you never expose your neck when you're wrestling. See? I learned something. Well, thank you so much for sticking around for this video. Hopefully there will be more soon, and you can enjoy them.